Hey there, Mrs. Williams here, and this is question 4.1.C-17. It says the label on a concentrated drug solution indicates that it contains 85 milligrams of medication in 5 milliliters. If the patient is to receive 205 milligrams of solution, how much of the solution should be given? Now this type of question is a direct proportion, so we just want to figure out what do we know about each of the different dosage amounts and see what we're missing. So we know for 85 milligrams that the amount that contains 85 milligrams is 5 milliliters. My little tablet doesn't want to cooperate with me. And we want to figure out, okay, for 205 milligrams then, how much would that be? So this would be X milliliters. We don't know how much that would be, but we do know the units would be the same. And so we can set that up in a proportion like this, 85 milligrams and 5 milliliters go together, so we can make sure that those line up across in the numerator. And then 205 milligrams and X milliliters are going to go together, and so we can line those up going across in the denominator. Also, you do want to make sure that across those amounts go together, and then your units should line up top to bottom as well. Now we can cross multiply to solve this. And I'm going to keep my units in. I could have canceled them. I was debating on it. But I'm going to keep them in because I want to show you how sometimes they can be a useful tool to help you make sure that you're completing the problem correctly. And over on this side, it does not matter whether I write 205 milligrams first or 5 milliliters first. They're being multiplied together, which can be done in any order. Here I'm going to divide by 85 milligrams because I want to get X by itself. So the 85 cancels, so does the milligrams. So you can treat the units as a separate item, and it'll kind of guide you to see, like over here for example, I'll show you with the units because I have milligrams in the top and the bottom, those cancel out. And look what I'm going to be left with. I'm going to be left with milliliters, which lines up with what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a certain amount of milliliters. So that tells me, okay, I'm going about this in the right way. So X will be 205 times 5, and then divide that by 85, and I get 12.0588. I'm going to keep everything for just a second. I'm going to go back up here. Gosh, that is supposed to be an M. It does not look so great. And that's a capital L. And I'm going to go back here and read because this will tell you how you want to round. So round to the nearest tenth. The tenths place is just that first place to the right of the decimal. Because this number is 5 or larger, I'm going to round that tenths place up. So my final answer I want to give as 12.1 milliliters.